You guys like when I do that, don't you? Hello, welcome to not the last one of the year yet. Stay tuned. But welcome to one more episode of Talking Times, guys. Today we're gonna have a chat about something that I personally love, that is music. Specifically about being a professional musician. If you think that is all about, you know, the glory, big concerts. Eventually it can be, but there's a lot more about it. But no spoilers here. You're gonna love this guy. I'm here with Guilherme Vieira. You're about to meet him right after our podcast intro. Hello, 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 Guilherme.
Hello,
Welcome,
how's
man.
it going? How's it going?
It's amazing. I was about to say, if you guys think that is all about drugs, sex, and rock and roll, you are completely wrong. Oh, thank God I didn't say that. I just thought.
And it's not so glamorous. I was teaching right now, and yeah, a lot of things going on. I'm going be crazy with many things happening at the same time. So, bottom
Yeah, man.
line, do not become a musician. Otherwise,
Now
you're
the
gonna
word
suffer.
move. Okay, that's it for today.
End of interview. Interview's over. You know what I mean?
Before we start the conversation, Gui, please introduce yourself and then we'll go there.
Okay, so I'm Guilherme Vieira. Guilherme Vieira, but you can call me Gui. I'm Brazilian, originally here from Campinas. I am 37 years old, and yeah, I'm a human being with desires and weaknesses. I'm a son, a brother, to two siblings, husband, an uncle,
Man,
and
this is cool. It looks like a Twitter account.
yeah,
Husband,
yeah.
brother,
But
human.
yeah, but among all of these things, I'm also a musician, and I'm very proud of that. Like I've been developing my musical skills throughout my almost my entire life, and I guess that's the reason I'm here today, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's true. But wait, through all your life, so or tell me about when was the first time, man, that you discovered that you really love music? Was it like listening, or you got an instrument and start, oh, what is that, and how was it?
Yeah, like when I was younger, I actually dreamed of being a drawer, and I had a deep love for art, especially like comic books and
Nice.
cartoons. Um, then I remember that when I turned 11, maybe I began taking guitar lessons, inspired by my old brother, who was a big fan of progressive rock and metal.
Ah, nice.
And yeah, so when music entered my life, it gradually took the place of my initial passion for drawing, like to the point I had to choose between both, and I took the
Uh-huh.
music because I quickly realized it was something that could stay with me forever. While I didn't necessarily envision a professional music career right away, I knew that music would be a central part of who I am. I think
That's nice.
11, maybe.
It's interesting that when you have a strong artistic drive, it normally begins very early in life. Like you are a
Yes.
kid and you start singing or you start doing scratches, and then, like, oh,
Yeah.
and the parents see, oh, maybe he or she has a talent for it. Uh, you mentioned your brother, so were your parents involved, like incentivizing you to play or something like this?
Yes, my parents, yes, they like always had my back, in my music development. My parents encouraged me the whole time, and like paid for musical lessons, even when things were tough or they didn't really had the money.
Nice.
And I've got, yeah, that my parents, but my old brother, I think, is my main inspiration during this beginning, you know. Um, yeah, I've got to include my grandma in that too.
Mm.
She helped me a lot. She bought me my first guitar, and she was,
Ah, nice.
yeah, and always the first person I'd show the new songs I was learning. She just loved hearing me to play guitar, you know.
Man, that's beautiful. Do you still have it, the guitar?
The guitar, yes, yes. I think it's with my father at my father's house. I think
Mm-hmm.
that, yeah, yeah.
And that's amazing. And it, it's very nice because, for example, this could be actually the first tip that we can give to parents first, you know, and to people who want to follow this career first. We need this kind of support because I remember when there was a time when I worked with music, the question was, "Oh, but what is your real job?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" You know, I work a
Yeah,
lot because
man,
they
yeah,
imagine it's like I'm a musician. I work just two
yeah,
hours a week when I am in a
yeah,
bar, and
yeah.
the
That's
rest
it.
of the week I am, I don't know, in complete homeostasis like this. You know.
Yes, man, we study a lot. You know that. Yeah,
hmm No, it's
yes,
tough. It's tough. All
yeah.
right, so you started early, you know, and when was the first time that you had something like a presentation or something like this? Maybe a school talent show or something like that.
Yeah, I remember I did twice, I guess, during the that time with my private teacher. So
Mm,
it was a good experiences. Yeah, and I think it's important. I do recitals with my students, recitals, right?
nice. Mm-hmm.
And it's always really, really amazing to play on stage with my students. I think it's an important part of learning.
You probably you feel very proud, right? Because you start teaching someone, and I had a few guitar lessons, but man, I sucked. I was really bad.
Ah, okay.
No, I just the only thing that I still know is I know how to do some power chords that I
Yes.
when I was like writing a song or something like this. I used to just to yes,
Okay.
just to yes, we can play live today. Uh-huh. So I use that to kind of remember the notes and like when when you have an idea. Sometimes you are
Okay.
driving or you are taking a shower and like oh my god, that would be an
Yeah.
amazing chorus. I need an instrument and
Yeah.
where oh okay here.
Yeah.
So it was something like that. But the
Yeah.
lessons started really like a ding 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 ding. And I imagine
Yeah.
when you see a student like, playing
I know
something.
what you mean. We in generally want to a shortcut
Yeah.
to achieve our goals in music. But yeah, the scales, a bunch of things, arpeggios, and yeah, it's a bunch of things to study. But you have to maintain your creativity also, like you mentioned when you have in a shower and yeah, an idea. How can I develop this idea and turn it into a new song? It's important also. You have the technical aspects of music and creativity is all is the mainly thing, you know. Yeah,
hmm
you told about
Um,
the restyle, just to say it's incredible because it's really nice to see the parents crying and seeing
oh man.
yeah, their son playing. It's really amazing. It's really amazing.
So do you have like young students too, like teenagers or?
All ages, but playing restyle mainly the teenagers, they want more, you know.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I saw a study recently, uh, this is going to become a bingo here too. I repeat the same stuff every episode, man. I'm going to have a daughter. Bingo. This is going to be a new bingo. And I am
Okay.
researching stuff, man, like how to change a diapers to how to help your kids to become smarter, this type of stuff.
Okay.
And one of the things that I saw that was really interesting, I love neuroscience, so it was through this path, is that incentivizing your kids to learn how to play an instrument, piano lessons, anything, anything, even ukulele. You
Includes ukulele.
includes ukulele, and the triangle, maracas, anything, and music in general. Don't have any prejudice, music in
Yeah.
general. But okay, my point is, it objectively makes your kids more intelligent because it stimulates a lot of neuroplasticity. Bingo. So
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
I saw something like if the kid hear like a lot of Johann Sebastian Bach, they will grow with better in maths. Some kind of research about that.
that's why I'm so stupid in math. My father
Yeah,
never put
me too.
that.
Me too. But I like Bach. I like Bach. I think it's important to develop our skills. But yes, but in classical music, you see math in the
Oh,
arrangement. You see the
it's true.
like structures. I think it's because of that the kid in contact with this music improve your sense of structuration. I don't know.
No, it makes total sense. When
Yeah.
you start to study those music tabs, it actually resembles some physics equations. No way.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the patterns there is like a mathematical pattern. And normally when you need to focus and concentrate, they also recommend you to put like a background with like classical music.
Yes,
Eh,
totally.
Really cool. I listen too, but I normally listen when like those 2 or 3 hours together. A lot of artists, so I never know if it's a Vivaldi. Vivaldi, I remember because of the one about the seasons, right? The four seasons.
Yeah, the first season, yeah.
And Beethoven because of the dun 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 dun, dun, the classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
And
that's a classic point when you said about in the shower and having ideas because it's a pretty little idea and he developed a whole concert with the simple ideas and just developing this little part. Man, it's awesome, awesome.
yeah, yeah. Uh, do you think, man, today creativity in music is dying because all the technology that we have? Or when was the last time you were truly impressed with a new artist? Like you saw somebody, I don't know, could be one of those live shows, for example, Idol, American's Got Talent, or something like this, and say, "Oh my God, this person is amazing." Or you are like, a lot of AI music and the productions, you don't know if the person sings or not, because all the editing that you can do.
Yeah, I'm think creativity is decreasing. I think
Mm.
so. But what I think the most is that music is not just a bunch of tunes on Spotify.
Mm.
You have a journey as a musician. So making music is not just write music, and you have to go to the concert. You are in touch with other people. You have to achieve your listening to the ideas in the group, something kind of that. So I think music is more than just an I AI doing the things. I think AI could be do things like a human being. I think in the next years, but for me as a jazz player also, in contact with the improvisation and doing the music in real time, I think it will never die. You know, you'll never die. But this thing about creativity is a tough thing because we are seeing a bunch of tunes on internet made by AI. You know, I'm a very
Yeah.
pessimist about that.
I tend to, my brain works like this, Gui. So I tend to see the hilarious aspect of it. For example, you're going to laugh now, but Silvio Santos singing in the end, I try
Yes.
to hide this type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's funny,
It's
it's
funny.
like
Yeah.
voices in my head type of fun,
Uh-huh.
the crazy
Yeah.
combinations. The dangerous thing is, for example, by the way, parenthesis, if you like this subject, an amazing way to practice your English is follow channels that talks about this in English. So one of those, he was actually getting some artists in Spotify and really a vibe like the 70s and the 80s, and
Okay.
he was having to do an investigation to know if it's a real artist or not. And turns
Ah,
out he,
okay.
he found some that were like, this is not a real person. It's like you have an album cover, the band, a lot of songs there, like a whole playlist, but it's not a real band. So you imagine
Yes.
somewhere there is somebody creating this and making a lot of money with songs from things that, and there is an ethical conversation to have here. If is the person doing something wrong or not? Is something completely new, but I don't know. These influences, it has to come from real people.
Yes, yes. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah,
So
man. I feel like put an AI to do these things for us is like climbing a mountain. Uh, the journey is climbing the mountain. So
okay, if you
yeah,
get a
AI.
portal and
Yeah,
you are at the summit, it's like,
yeah. The interesting is the journey to make music. I'm talking as a musician, but yeah, the people who listen this kind of things, I think what will happen with our brains, because
no, it's gonna be
just
like the movie Idiocracy.
bureaucracy.
It's a very nice movie
Ah,
about
okay.
how stupid we will get.
Yeah, maybe.
you know?
Yeah, I don't know the future, man.
Yeah,
I'm a
and it
little
was something
pessimist
like
about that.
this. It
Yeah,
was something like this, because of all the technological advances that we reached. We start to become lazier, lazier, lazier to a point that we
yeah,
don't have to. Even the language changes in the movie. The language
yeah,
develops to a slang language, like, oh, whatever,
yeah,
dude. Yeah,
yeah.
it's like,
Did you see the movie All We, the
oh,
robo All We is
yeah,
the
yeah,
robo. It's like the
yeah,
same
from the
thing.
the
The
animation. It's
Yes,
like
yeah, the
that.
animation. It's like that. People living in the other planets, I don't know, the moon,
Hmm.
the planets, mm, I don't know, burning, and people lazy. That's it. And we have to create content to feed the AI. If I don't know how things are going when AI became to feed themselves. I think
Hmm.
the things could be worse than you have to stay with the creativity, the human aspects of the things. That's a difficult point.
No, yeah. You see, this conversation escalated quickly, very quickly.
Yeah.
I think I will have to get my tinfoil hat in a few minutes, man. you know,
Okay. Well.
yeah, because that's actually a very interesting subject. Let's put a
Yeah.
pin on that because, hello, Simone, how are you? And a question from Simone, Gui. How does it feel, to have people connecting with your music? You are playing and you see that there is somebody else there connecting with you, man? What's the sensation?
Yeah, I think it's the best part of yeah, study music. Yeah, when I feel connect with people during the concerts, I think the part when you think, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. I'm really can connect my music with people. Even my music is not so the genre that I play is not so common. Jazz,
Mm.
Brazilian music like bossa nova. But when I play concerts and see people enjoying and connecting with my music, man, it's like a transcendent thing, you know.
It is, man, definitely.
Yeah, I think the best part of the journey, you know.
Yeah, I miss one thing that I miss the most is traveling. For example, tell me about how many different places did you discover because of your career?
Um, I had the opportunity to play around in other countries, like in Europe, in Germany, in Argentina, and
Nice, man.
even here in Brazil, in other venues, in other states that is completely different uh, compared to São Paulo, and the opportunity to meet different musicians and people. That's the journey I was saying about the music.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a bunch of tunes on Spotify. Is people uh, leaving their house to see a concert. In this point, I'm optimistic because I think live concert, will never die. Will never die.
No, man, no,
You know,
never. Yeah.
because people are seeking for that for see people playing in real time, you know. So yeah, I had those opportunities to play around, to play with uh, big artists, also as a sideman. Yeah, and everyone is different from another. I think I'm a musician. Uh, yeah, despite I'm a jazz musician, but I'm involved with pop music, with other genres. I like rock music, pop music. So yeah, had a lot of opportunities.
No, you were describing a movie was playing here in my head. Um, I remember having this conversation when we were talking about AI, and it was something like this that even it's like you have Mona Lisa and the AI Mona Lisa. You know, it's not the real thing that was painted by someone. So we have this view that we admire the capacity, the intelligence. So, for
Perfect.
example, if you know that somebody did the and if you know somebody just pressed a button, it's completely different.
Yes.
Pressing the button is like, okay, it's just a lot of sounds. But if you know those crazy sounds were actually humanly play it, you said, man, that person who did that is amazing. And this is what that's what makes the musician in the concert stares at you like the, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And seeing that that guy climbed the mountain, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not AI in 4 seconds to that. The guitarist climbed the mountain, and when we see that, it's amazing. So yeah, perfect.
And you mentioned about the live concerts. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Gabe. They will never disappear because it's like a religious experience. They stage the lights, the connecting with it happens something that it's very particular from concerts. It's so easy to make friends there. I remember I went to a Nightwish concert a few years ago. I
Yeah.
went by myself. It was actually a gift that my wife gave to me, like, oh, go there, blah blah blah. I said, oh, you don't want to go with me? Oh, I can work, and I went, on my own. In the van, going to the place, I made like 10 friends,
Yes.
because you have this single element that unites everybody. We are from the same tribe. I lost them there because I went to a supermarket before getting in line to enter the concert. Walking there, somebody, oh, come here. I saw you there. Made another friend. Entering the venue, the friends that I met at the event, they were very close, to the stage. Say, oh man, you can sneak in, come here, with us. And everybody was cool, friend. It's amazing when people say that music, like sports, it has this magic that can really unite
Yeah.
us. It's really cool. It's really nice to see. So
This feeling in big concerts. I went to Gilberto Gil in the Palmeiras field. I don't know how to say, but man, he entered on the stage. I started cry. So I cried a lot because man, yeah, the feeling, something compared to religious. Yeah, a lot of people there and a lot of friends, knowing friends. That's the journey of the music. Music is not just the tune. That's it. I'm thinking about that, and yeah, I'm liking this aspect of music.
Yeah, it's impressive, and you can compare to watching the concert live on a screen. It's nice. Or you can watch the live concert on a screen, and you will feel like, oh my god, I wish I could be there.
Yes,
And
yes,
you can watch the recording of the same concert, so it's not live, and the feeling is a little less. It's still nice if you
yes,
enjoy the concert, but
yeah,
it's a little less. So being in the place
yeah.
where the thing is actually happening, it's like, whoa, it's like I'm part of history, something like
Yeah,
that.
like a soccer game when you,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the same thing.
Okay,
Perfect.
nice, man. Tell me about There's a story about your mom involving your career.
Ah,
What's up with
okay.
that?
Yeah, my mom, I think the story is, as I said, my mom always supported me.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when I was in high school, she would pick me up, and as we drove, she asked about my plans for the upcoming future that year in high school, you know.
Okay.
And I
No
told her,
pressure.
no pressure, that's it. I told her I wanted to pursue music instead, like the architecture program, you know. At
Mm.
first, she was supportive, but the fun thing is that next day when she picked me up again, she asked the same question, you know, just to be sure
It's
that I
just a
was
phase.
certain. Yeah, just to be sure that I was certain about my decision. And the
Yeah.
next day, same thing, and it was funny because it showed how much she cared and wanted to be like confident that I was confident also making the right choice. And yeah, I totally understand her now. I should have listened to her. Because it's not an easy career, you know. Back then we pretty much didn't know how if music could actually be a career, you know, because we had so little
Mm.
information. I don't have any musician in my family as a reference, in my close family. And it was just me and a few friends trying to chase the dream and figuring out how to become professional musicians. So that's the funny story.
Oh man. Yeah. What were the struggles that you had with the band when you guys started? Because man, we used to play in very shitty places. I have
Yeah.
a funny story about that. In one of the concerts, we didn't have a lot of money, so we need to buy cheap stuff, and I was so hungry, and we stopped. We were going to the concert. It was in Santos. And the video is on YouTube, by the way. Not these parts that I'm gonna, for obvious
Okay.
reasons, but there is a part terrible quality. It's back in 2006 or seven, I guess. We stopped in a place and I ate, some dumplings, like those open 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗍 that we have
Okay.
here. I guess the cheese went down wrong, you know. And in the middle of the concert, in the middle
Wow.
of the way, I had to sing, you know, a lot of diaphragm, you know, like
Cheese and sing, man. Cheese and sing, no.
oh, honest mistake, you know, very rookie mistake.
Okay.
And we had this intense rock and roll, metal, hardcore, whatever. I used to sing high notes and scream a lot. I'm like, I started to feel bad, you know, and then the place was really small, and I saw lights, not at the end of the tunnel, but at the end of the place. I saw, oh, there's the restrooms are there, but in the middle of the concert, okay, guys, I tried to have the rock star posture, you know,
Okay, yeah.
be right back, you know, and I had to go through the public because I needed to vomit, you know.
Okay,
Then
oh my
I
God.
went to the place like 1 minute, you know, Hugo,
And then you
and then went
find.
back like nothing happened. All right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
keep this up.
I
And
was
in my
using
head, I was
drugs,
like,
just it.
damn.
I was using drugs, just it. I'm
Yo,
back.
that was exactly what I imagined they thought I was doing. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god, this guy's a
yeah.
hardcore. Probably he
Hardcore.
went there like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And man, I was vomiting because of the food,
yeah.
cheese
Man,
and
people
cheese.
people doesn't know, don't know that man, we study a lot. People have this aspect of a rock musician is uh yeah, using drugs, alcohol, but it's not this thing.
You know,
I'm here to
it's
prove
the
that we are
marketing.
here to, yeah, the market, yeah.
I had to do a lot of those awkward exercises because of singing class, you know, like beep, 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 all of those. People don't, it's not glamorous. You don't
Not,
imagine, I don't know,
yeah,
Steven Tyler, like la 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 la.
yeah,
You don't imagine they doing the
yeah,
scales and this type of
yeah,
thing. You imagine, oh, I was born with superpower, no?
yeah. When I'm studying with the metronome, my wife closed the door. My,
Tuk, tuk, tuk,
took,
tuk,
yeah,
tuk,
tut, tut,
tuk,
tut,
tuk,
tut.
tuk.
This thing again, close the door. But it's
uh,
the whole morning for me. It's the whole morning studying. So yeah, people who are seeing we student is not glamorous. It's not glamorous.
and you have to keep your brain and your fingers sharp too, right? If you don't have this practice routine, you start to feel rusty, I imagine, right?
Yes, yes. Mainly in this genre like jazz, in rock musician with a lot. There's a lot of shred guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if you, yeah, you have to maintain yourself studying the whole life.
Okay. All right. Now, let me talk a bit about studying to be a musician. That's something interesting too, because one thing is you get a band or you get an instrument, you start playing. Eventually, you have your musician card, you know, and you say,
Yeah.
okay, I'm a musician professionally. But a whole different path is when you decide to formally study that,
Yes.
because you will start. For example, I don't know how to read music tab. You know, for me, it's
Yes.
like hieroglyphics. I just see the symbols and like this one I know. You know, don't even know how to say that in English. That's semi. I don't know how to say that. But how was it for you, Gui, when you started that? You were in there was a famous one. What's the name? Carlos Gomez, right? The music conservatory and
Yeah.
Unicamp too, right?
Yeah. I will explain a little bit of my journey, academic journey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I have 2 degrees in music from Unicamp. So the first one is a bachelor degree in popular music, and the second one is a licentiate degree.
Mm.
And although both are related to music, they focus on different aspects of it. So I'll keep it simple for our non-musicians listeners, okay?
No,
So
explain to me like I'm 5 years old.
yeah, okay, just because it was the same with me when I um, at high school. So At Unicamp, the Music Licensure program is designed to prepare students for careers in music education. So, because of that, it involves pedagogical classes as well as practical teaching experiences, such as the internships. Yeah, which give the future teachers real teaching experience at all levels, from basic to advanced education, uh, like in schools, community projects, and so on. And on the other hand, the popular music program is focused on performance, so creativity, arranging, music production. So students work a lot in with the studio recordings, music technology, um, contemporary genres, especially jazz and Brazilian music. Uh, Mainly bossa nova, choro, baião. That's it. Not rock music, unfortunately. Metal is just that, and yeah, popular music. Yeah, since it's a performance-oriented program, we are trained to master our instruments as well. That's
You have to
uh,
choose one, or you can be a multi-instrumentist, like play more than one.
one. I enter in guitar, but you have to learn another instrument, like just one. Because people think that you learn everything, all the instruments. No, totally wrong. We entered that there with a specific instrument. In my case, the guitar. But you have other classes uh, from another student, another instrument. Like I did piano a little bit, but mainly guitar, mainly guitar.
Do they give you a certain range? Because I imagine there's always the cheater there. Okay, I know how to play the guitar. You have to pick a second instrument.
Ye-
Triangle.
Yeah, you mean when you are entering like when
Yeah, when
yeah.
you enroll for the course, yes.
Yeah, how
When
can I say that is the exam, entrance exam? I don't know how
yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
like the admission exam. The admission
Yeah, yeah.
exam.
You have to play your instrument. In the that at that time when I entered, we had 3 days. We spent 3 days there. One playing the instrument. Another one is having a theory exam, and another, the third one, it was like reading the first reading scores. That it, the first reading scores, and we had to sing a little bit. I'm terrible singing, but I have to see a score and sing without any instruments, the
Damn it.
notes. How can I say that
So,
in English? I don't know. Here,
yeah, you have the music
solfejo,
tab.
solfejo. Yeah, you
Damn.
have the music tab score, and you have to solfejar. And I was terrible in that exam, but I entered.
I guess they do it to see if you have a musician's profile there, something like this.
Yes, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do the exam, the right high school exam normally, and the profit exam as well with the
Proficiency.
instrument
Yeah,
proficiency.
proficiency.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice, man. So, and it is a lot of studying, a lot of practicing, as any other career that you really want to follow and develop. It's really, really tough. And then, how was the time that you decided to have students? I imagine is another, because you have the artists, you play concerts, something like this. You have the students when you start to have you know,
Yeah.
the knowledge and everything, and then you have the teacher, and okay, now I'm gonna form another person or help another person to learn how to play. How was this moment in your career for you?
I remember is right at the moment when I entered at Unicamp. I started
Hmm.
to teach, and that's something that I really like. I saw many musicians that uh, they really don't like the teach, and it's totally okay just playing concerts. But I like this living in these two words, as a teacher and as a performance. So I remember I started to teach right away when I entered at Unicamp with 1 2 students, and then increased the number, and now I'm yeah I'm so happy that I have a bunch of students. They like my way of teaching, and yeah, I always do the these two things, playing live and teaching. I like that because just teaching, I could become a really stressed if I just teaching the whole week. But when you blend the two words, I think for me it's the better choice, because just playing in concerts, I feel like you live in the other side of the world, of the other time, other
Yeah,
everything. And I'm an uncle,
become a vampire.
yeah, I have two. I have four lovely nieces to spend time with them, my wife on weekends. So I like to do both, but I'm a really geek related to study. Every morning I spend like 3 or 4 hours studying my instrument. Then during the afternoon I go to teach, and at night, like Tuesday, I play, Friday, and that's my routine. It's a really tough routine, but I like the this way of living. Yeah, it's different. You are in different venues every day, like as a teacher, as a musician, sideman, uh, doing production arrangements for other artists.
This is nice. So you do you have all this range of options and you do a little bit of each one of them. So it's interesting. You don't get, for example, overwhelmed by doing the same thing or yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
I imagine it's tough, man. You need to have a lot of discipline, have a
Yeah, that's
routine. Like,
it. Yeah. I
is
I I
there?
don't became bored because it's a lot of things. You
Yeah.
know, it's difficult. It's difficult, to pay the bills sometimes. But man, I was kidding about in the beginning of the interview. Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
be a
dare.
musician.
Yeah, but man, it's really nice. I like very much my life. Yeah, my students, students, my bands. It's a lot of work, but yeah, I'm climbing the mountain.
Exactly, exactly, and it eventually pays off. Every new student that you help, or the concert, or sometimes you create something and it reaches, a
Yeah.
certain media or people. Amazing. Is there okay, by doing this range of things, is there one that you would say, oh, this is my favorite one, or it's kind of mix, or it depends on the time?
Let me think about. I'm think. I work as a teacher, concert musician. I have
Hmm.
bands. I do arrangements and production, and so on. So I think I could. Can I choose two?
Of course. Yeah.
Because I think teaching and playing concerts, because playing concerts is like a transcendent thing. It's yeah, there's when you're there, there's no pretending. There's no pretending. It's just you and in your truth, and and every area has a good aspect to develop. You know, as a teacher, you develop your way to teach a student to transmit an idea. Your
Mhm.
students, it's a kind of development. Or as a human, you have to develop
A lot
trust,
of
develop
empathy, right?
empathy, yes. And as a teacher, when you are playing in bands, you also develop human aspects like activity, listening to our mates. That's especially in jazz when you have to really achieve your listening to, yeah, the drummer plays like that, and I would like that, and we are get together, you know.
The
So
pace changes drastically. We're doing like three by
yes,
four, 3x4, 3x4, and then like
yes,
it, ding, 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 ding.
exactly. So you have to be aware. So, but in this like 5 or 6 areas I work, I think teaching and performing live is the two things I like more.
Okay, tell me about the productions, man. What was the weirdest thing that you have to product?
Man,
Maybe you don't have to say the name in case a bad artist, like, oh, there was this
yeah,
singer
okay.
here, and
Yeah. That happened. That happened. Um, uh, I think I because I do it less often than my other activities,
hmm
you know. So, but also has its own magic. I don't know any situation because I don't know how to say, but it's a work of other artists. So
hmm
for me, it's more a solitary kind of work, unlike the others where I'm constantly with people. Production
hmm
is a moment to become quiet, to listen to my inner voice and the artist who is hiring me voice,
hmm
connect with creativity. Um yeah, I do less, but I produced some EPs, some albums of rock bands there in São Paulo. Yeah, I don't remember anything, or I cannot say anything
yeah, it's better.
I'm thinking.
I remember, man. I don't know if you do you produce your own stuff too. For example, record your own music and do that. It's one of the nicest feelings in the world when you listen. Like you are wearing such a nice set there, like headphones. When you listen for the first time your song, and the person in the studio says, the technician says, "Oh, this is the final master." Listen, and that sensation is so nice. You can listen all the instruments that you remember recording the same track over and over. Oh, it's not quite there yet, let's do it again. And when you
Yeah,
listen
that's
the whole
it.
thing, it's amazing.
Yeah, I think the same. You are becoming a father, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the same thing. I think the song born, and
Yes.
yeah, man, that's became from my inner voice. Man, it's totally nice. I'm starting to working on my new stuff, autoral stuff. I recorded many albums, but mainly as a sideman or collaborator. And the next
hmm
year, I will record my own stuff, and I think that's the feeling. I'm super excited about that,
Nice.
and
What's the
nervous.
name of your band?
This project will be my name, Guilherme Vieira.
Nice.
But I have Campinas Jazz Big Band here in Campinas. Yeah, play with a bunch of artists, play with singers, female singers, like duos, acoustic
Mm-hmm.
guitar and voice. I play with really nice artist here from Campinas called 𝗧𝗹𝗵𝗱, and yeah, man, I have my own trio, jazz trio with my name. I have another jazz trio just for weddings, some kind more commercial called We Jazz. And I can't remember. I have like 10 projects going on,
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do like this. Where can people hear you or one of your products? One of your projects.
Yeah, unfortunately don't have a personal page on Spotify. I have my personal page on Instagram, but you
Mm-hmm.
can find the projects that I'm in. Like Campinas Jazz Big Band is really nice project here in Campinas. Is a band, a 16 piece band, like the American Jazz Big Band. It's a huge band. We
Damn.
used to playing at Alma Campinas, Concha Acústica Taquaral,
Mm-hmm.
and bigger venues because we are a lot of people. So we recorded a whole album, outro album, last year. So you could find Campinas Jazz Big Band. I have a really nice album called Maracutando. Is a duo with acoustic guitar and piano, me and 𝗧𝗏𝗺𝗀 𝗚, who's an incredible piano player. We have a entire album called Maracutando. I think we launched it like I don't know, like 10 years before. Yeah, and I'm starting my own career now with my thing. So I don't have my personal profile on Spotify or what else, but I will do that.
Nice. After you become famous, I'm going to say, haha, I was the first one to
As a
interview
jazz player,
him.
become famous as a jazz player.
In certain niches is possible,
uh,
but you know what you can do? You get some pop singer and you do a collab.
Perfect. That's yeah, perfect.
By the way, talk about famous people. You have worked with a big fish. What was the name of the guy? I had a note here, man.
WD, you mean WD is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
yeah.
Tell me about this.
Yeah, WD in the beginning of the year. Uh, WD, I think he sang in the voice. So he is a big fish, as you said, and it was amazing experience playing with him. First of all, because his life story is all about overcoming challenges, breaking barriers and pushing through limits, so on May, he had just finished his contract with Universal, if I'm not mistaken, to continue his career independently.
Mhm.
So, which by itself already shows how strong-minded he is. He's definitely not here. I mean, to play around. And I had the chance
Pun
to
intended. It's not
yeah,
here to play around.
no, he is a incredible singer. I had the
Nice.
chance to work with him on the 20-year career concert. So the show took place in Teatro Tal, which is actually the place where he started his journey as an actor and singer.
Nice.
And we had very little time to put together a full show with like around 20 20 songs from scratch, like original
Damn.
songs, reinterpretations of Brazilian classics, international pop tunes, a bit of everything. Just like 2 weeks to do that, and it was crazy rush. Yeah, but thanks to everyone's professionalism, I think we delivered a show that I'm really proud to have been part of. He has an incredible stage presence and impressive vocal technique. He led the whole show with so much mastery, and I hope we get to work together again. Maybe it looks like the next year will, but that's my experience with WD. It was amazing, really amazing.
Nice, man. Nice. One thing here that I was thinking, as a professional musician, do you think the relation between artists and labels like, I don't know, Warner Music, Universal Music, this has been changing because of internet? I see, for example, artists releasing their whole albums on their YouTube page, for example.
Yeah.
How do you see this in the future? Will like more doors be open to artists? Because before we were very limited. If the label had to choose you and could put you in the freezer,
Yeah, yeah. Yes, the best part of the label is the structure.
Mm,
Like WD when he was at Universal, he was just a singer, and the label prepares everything, the arrangements, the everything. You have the whole structure, but as a company, you have to do the things that they are saying to you to do. So that's the worst part. So yeah, and other good things, the internet. You could perfectly doing your stuff by yourself and put on the internet. Uh, and then you don't have shortcuts. You have to play live to increase your audience and do a lot of things. And man, the artist is a bunch of things to do, to create, to sell the show, the concerts, and sometimes you don't have this time. You don't have this structure. So a label could be good for that. So like WD when he broke with Universal is with a clear goal. I will follow my intuition as a independent artist. So yeah, he was with a goal, but there there was there are bands that don't follow these things, just want to yeah increase your audience and make money, so the company could be a better path, you know. That's
so it
it.
depends on what you want to do in the
Yeah,
reality.
like I'm an independent artist, so man, sometimes we get really tired about everything you have to do. You have to do the whole circle of creating, selling, and call the people to the show, and put things on YouTube channel. I have my YouTube channel. I don't have Spotify, but I have my YouTube channel. And sometimes you get really tired. No, I'm tired now, but next year I will be back.
Yeah, yeah, almost there, man.
Yeah.
Man, guess what? We are running out of time. That's it.
Wow.
I told you, time
Yeah.
flies. Was
Man,
faster
thank
than that. Blam 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 blam. Faster than a
yeah.
Ramones song.
I was really nervous about that. But thank you for having me.
No, that was
Thanks for the
amazing.
patience.
No patience is needed, man. I love talking about music. You were an amazing guest, and your ability to bring emotion through your music is incredible. I had to
Yeah.
read this.
Wow. Thank you.
It was nice,
Thank
man.
you.
And thank you so much, Gui. I hope you find your path through your path for music, and you get the things that you want to get because you really deserve to. It's nice when you see somebody that really does what they love and have passion about, and music is amazing. And by doing what you love, you improve the lives of so many other people that are connecting with you through your music. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. I'll start crying hearing that
No,
because
no, no, don't do it.
it's I mean it's a interesting journey. We study a lot, but yeah, the view, just to wrap it up, the view of the mountain, the top of the mountain is incredible.
Nice,
Thank you
man.
for
Thank
having me. Thank you for all the best for you too, man.
Thanks. And guys, thank you for being here with us as well. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, send this to somebody that likes this topic. And this episode is going to be on Spotify tomorrow. He is not on Spotify, but he's on YouTube. Is
Yeah.
Guilherme Vieira?
Guilherme Vieira.
Okay, find him there and find
Yeah.
him on Instagram as well. Thanks,
Okay.
man.
Thank you so
Bye bye,
much.
guys.
Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. Thank you.